all about quality content in every genre that we produce, more than just volume. And so coming to a place like Series Mania, which is all about great stories and great content, seems like a perfect place to announce our launch.
We're just out of the presentation. That was a great presentation, a great showcase.
Thank you.
And Max is finally coming to Europe.
It is.
Okay, can you tell us a little bit about that? That's before the Olympics, right?
It's before the Olympics. We start launching May 21st in about 22 markets, and we will add another 4 markets before the Olympics. So we'll be in 25 markets across Europe by the time the Olympics roll around. And then the Olympics will launch with House of the Dragon Season 2, and then we'll go right into the Olympics in July. And everybody who's a subscriber to Max will be the only place in Europe where you can get all of the games in those markets will be on Max.
Okay, we can't wait for that. I don't know if you know that, but in French we do love Game of Thrones, we do love, and just like that, True Detective is very critically acclaimed and the public loves that. So what kind of shows can we find on Max?
It'll be all the best of the Warner Brothers library. First of all, you'll have all the great series like Friends and Big Bang Theories, all the comedies you remember, and then I'll have all the HBO, the best of HBO, and I know HBO is not a brand that's been aware in France, but House of the Dragon, Euphoria, The Last of Us, True Detective, White Lotus, all the HBO shows will be on Max. We'll have a bunch of Max originals, which will be big new series, which includes The Penguin, a Dune series coming later in the year, and some other series we're working on for next year. And then it'll have a lot of great nonfiction content, and obviously all of our big blockbuster movies. Yeah. So Dune 2, Godzilla and Kong eventually, Wonka, all that will be available on the service as well.
And can I ask on a personal level, what's your favorite character from the Warner catalog?
I'm a huge Game of Thrones fan, and so Jon Snow, you can't help but be a Jon Snow fan. I was always a Jon Snow fan, and frankly, we have Kit Harington, who played Jon Snow, obviously,
in industry,
coming to industry, which is also an exciting new announcement that we made, and that'll be coming this summer.
And when you were growing up, before doing the job, what was the TV show that struck you the most?
When I was growing up? Yeah, when you were Well, I grew up in the U.S., and I must say, I'm a simple guy. So my tastes were in very simple, silly comedies. I was a cartoon fan, Tom and Jerry and things like that I grew up with. And then I grew up with other shows in the U.S. which never even probably made it to France. So, like Gilligan's Island.
Yes, indeed. Never came to France. So, how is it important for Warner to be part of the Series Mania Forum, to come here?
Well, look, this is an increasing bigger and bigger forum, but it's also, most importantly, it's a forum that focuses on the stories and the content. And at the end of the day, Max coming, frankly, to Europe, but everywhere in the world. We know we're coming at a time when there's already a lot of streaming services out there, and what we want to focus on is we are different in many ways, but in particular because we're all about quality content in every genre that we produce, more than just volume. And so coming to a place like Series Mania, which is all about great stories and great content, seems like a perfect place to announce our launch.